On this video we're taking a look at our MLB parlay for the games that are happening on Monday, April 11th, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is Kansas City Royals vs Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians for the win. And here is why. The Cleveland Guardians finally showed signs of life in their Sunday victory, where they scored 17 runs. The Guardians scored a combined 1 run in their first 19 innings. The Guardians look to split this series before heading to Cincinnati for a quick 2 games. Steven Kwan leads the Guardians with 8 hits, while Amed Rosario and Jose Ramirez have combined for 11 hits and 7 RBI. Aaron Civale gets the ball, and he was 12-5 with a 3.84 ERA and 99 strikeouts last season. Civale is 0-1 with a 5.82 ERA and 12 strikeouts in his career against the Royals. After scoring a combined 1 run in the first 2 losses of the season, Cleveland's offense went off early on Sunday to put the Guardians in the win column. Oscar Mercado capped a 6-run first inning with a grand slam before Amed Rosario and Owen Miller each provided 2 RBI hits in the next frame to ensure the blowout was on. The Royals treated their fans to 2 thrilling wins to open the season, but nothing went right on Sunday as they were thoroughly handled by the Guardians. Star rookie Bobby Witt Jr. smoked a 2-run double to get Kansas City on the board in the bottom of the 3rd, yet they were already down 10-0 at that point, and the only other scoring for the Royals came in the 9th on Ryan O'Hearn's RBI groundout. The Kansas City Royals pitching staff just got rocked, but now we have to be worried about an offense that's been held to 3 or fewer runs in all 3 games. The Royals have actually been held to 3 or fewer runs in 11 of their last 14 games. Hunter Dozier leads the Royals with 4 hits, while Andrew Benintendi and Nicky Lopez have combined for 7 hits and 2 RBI. Carlos Hernandez gets the ball, and he was 6-2 with a 3.68 ERA and 74 strikeouts last season. This will be Hernandez's second career game against the Guardians. The Kansas City Royals' lack of offense is becoming a trend from last year, and we've seen nothing in this series that suggests a breakthrough is coming. Aaron Civale was really solid last season, and he was actually better on the road than at home, where he had a 3.03 ERA and .215 allowed batting average. You could argue the Guardians being priced this cheaply is a steal. Our second parlay pick is St. Louis Cardinals vs Pittsburgh Pirates. St. Louis minus 1.5. And here is why. The Pittsburgh Pirates will look to salvage a series split with the Cardinals after getting their first win of the season in a 9-4 win over St. Louis last time out. Michael Chavis went 3 for 4 with a grand slam and a double, while Kevin Newman had a double and an RBI. Jake Marisnick and Kevin Hayes each went 2 for 5 with an RBI, while Ben Gamble had a pair of hits with a double. Brian Reynolds and Roberto Perez each had a base hit as well for the Pirates in the winning effort. Bryce Wilson allowed 3 runs on 5 hits over 4 innings of work, not factoring in the decision. Miguel Yajur ended up with a win after 2 scoreless innings of relief. Zach Thompson will start here and was 3-7 with a 3.24 ERA for Miami last season. Pittsburgh was one of the worst teams in the MLB, so its low start to the 2022 season was not particularly surprising. The Pirates were awful on opening day, getting shut out in a 9-0 final against St. Louis. They added another loss on Saturday in a 6-2 contest, but they bounced back with a 9-4 win in the 3rd game of the series on Sunday afternoon. Pittsburgh has a chance to salvage the series with a split on Monday afternoon. First baseman Michael Chavis led the way on Sunday, recording 3 hits. His afternoon was highlighted by a grand slam in the 3rd inning that helped Pittsburgh erase what had been a 3-0 deficit. The St. Louis Cardinals will look to win the series against the Pirates despite their loss on Sunday. Nolan Arenado had a home run and 2 RBIs, while Dylan Carlson had a pair of hits with a double and an RBI, and Tyler O'Neill has an RBI as well to finish off St. Louis's scoring as a team in the loss. Harrison Bader had a double, while Tommy Edman, Paul DeJong and Paul Goldschmidt each had a base hit as well to cap off the offense for the Cardinals in defeat. Steven Matz took the loss after allowing 7 runs on 9 hits, while striking out 5 over 3 innings of work. Dakota Hudson will start here and was 1-0 with a 2.08 ERA for the Cardinals last season. St. Louis got off to a hot start in the first 2 games of this series, outscoring Pittsburgh 15-2 in those contests. The Cardinals were unable to hold Pittsburgh at bay on Sunday, as they never recovered from a grand slam that they allowed in the 3rd inning. They are amid a 6-game homestand to open the season, concluding with a pair of games against Kansas City later this week. Tyler O'Neill and Nolan Arenado were responsible for 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning on Sunday, but the bats went quiet after that. The St. Louis pitching staff allowed 15 hits. I get how the plus money can be worth a look for the Pirates after how they looked on Sunday. However, I think that's more of a one-off for the Pirates than anything, as no team, no matter how bad they are, will go 0-162. The Cardinals are still the far better team here and have the more proven starter here in Dakota Hudson, despite Hudson not playing a ton since 2019. I'll side with St. Louis minus 1.5 here as I think the Cardinals get back on track in this one. Our third parlay pick is Baltimore Orioles vs Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers minus 1.5. And here is why. Milwaukee didn't have much luck with the Cubs over the weekend. The Brewers lost the first 2 games in that series 5-4 and 9-0. In the Sunday finale, Milwaukee gave up 3 runs in the first inning but fought back for an eventual 5-4 victory. Freddie Peralta lasted 4.0 frames with 3 earned on 3 hits and 4 walks. Milwaukee went 95-67 last season and lost 3 games to 1 to the eventual World Series champion Atlanta Braves in the NLCS. Coming into this season, the Brewers' over-under win total was set at 89.5. Milwaukee has the 4th best odds to win the National League pennant at plus 700. Baltimore was tied with Arizona for the worst record in MLB last season at 52-110 and is off to another poor start. The Orioles were swept in the opening 3-game series against Tampa Bay, losing 2-1 on Friday, 5-3 on Saturday, and 8-0 on Sunday. Overall, the expectations are low for Baltimore in 2022, as the club entered the season with an over-under win total set at 62.5, the lowest in baseball. I'm probably just going to stay with the Brewers. Likely not going near this one, but it should be an interesting pitching matchup. Hauser won double-digit games for the first time in his career last season, carrying a solid 3.22 ERA along the way. This will be a big season for him as he looks to improve even more. As for Zimmerman, he should be good for Baltimore relatively speaking, anyway this year as well. I see Hauser winning the starter battle here, which will be good news for the Brewers pitching staff. Milwaukee was the 7th best money team in MLB last season, at plus $752 according to Covers.com, and the Orioles were the 4th worst money team at minus $2,695. The Brewers should be one of the contenders in the National League this season and, after dropping 2 out of 3 in the opening series, have an excellent opportunity to get things going against possibly the worst teams in baseball. The Brewers are 14-3 in the last 17 regular season games started by Hauser, whereas the Orioles have lost 9 of the previous 13 appearances made by Zimmerman, with 8 of those losses coming by 2 runs or more. Take Milwaukee on the run line. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you the user or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.